Welcome back, fellow travelers. Today, we're heading to the heart of mainland Greece, to a city that many overlook, but shouldn't. This is Larissa, a city bursting with history, charm, culture, and modern energy. Whether you're wandering ancient ruins, sipping coffee in sun-drenched squares, or exploring nature parks nearby, Larissa offers a true taste of authentic Greek life, beyond the crowds of the islands. So buckle up, and let's explore what life is like in Larissa, Greece. Larissa is the capital of the Thessaly region and one of the oldest cities in Greece, with a continuous history that stretches back more than 8,000 years. Today, it's a lively urban center with a population of around 145,000 people. It's a city that blends the past and the present seamlessly, where ancient theaters sit beside modern cafes, and cobbled alleys lead to buzzing plazas. Start your adventure at location number 1 on our map. The Ancient Theater of Larissa, also known as the First Ancient Theater. This is the city's crown jewel. Built in the 3rd century BC, during the reign of King Philip V of Macedon, it once held over 10,000 spectators. What makes it fascinating is how well it has been preserved and how close it sits to the modern urban core. It's surreal to stand in front of these ancient marble seats with shops, apartments, and city life buzzing just behind you. Next, let's move to point number 2, the Second Ancient Theater. Smaller and less grand than the first, this theater served as a Roman Odeon and gives another glimpse into the layered history of Larissa. Archaeologists believe it was built a few centuries later, during Roman times, and it's nestled among modern buildings in the heart of the city. Now let's take a cultural detour at stop number 3, the Diachronic Museum of Larissa. This museum opened in 2015 and is one of the most important cultural landmarks in Thessaly. It houses artifacts from prehistoric to Byzantine times, with stunning exhibitions that trace the city's timeline. It's set in a beautiful modern structure surrounded by greenery, offering not just insight into history but also a peaceful stroll around the grounds. Speaking of green spaces, stop number 4 on the map is Alcazar Park. This is where locals come to relax, jog, picnic, or enjoy a coffee with friends. The park stretches along the Pineos River, offering scenic walks, wooden bridges, and panoramic views of the city. There's even an open-air cinema here during summer nights, which is a local favorite. You'll also see the Alcazar Fortress ruins nearby, a great reminder of the city's Byzantine past. At point number 5, we find the Larissa Fortress Hill, also known as Froyurio Hill. It's the highest point in the city and has been settled since antiquity. Today, it's home to the beautiful Agios Achilleos Church, dedicated to the patron saint of the city. The church is built over the remains of a large early Christian basilica, and the view from the top is breathtaking, offering a panoramic sweep of Larissa and the surrounding plains. For those interested in religion and architecture, stop number 6 is the Church of St. Vissarion. It's a stunning modern Greek Orthodox church that features gorgeous murals and traditional Byzantine-style architecture. A peaceful stop, especially if you're looking to witness some local spiritual traditions. Now let's take a break and talk about food. Larissa is famous for its cafes and mise-style dining. In fact, it reportedly has one of the highest densities of cafes per capita in Europe. The local lifestyle is relaxed, social, and coffee-fueled. A perfect way to experience it is at location number 7, the vibrant Platea Tachodromiou, literally, Post Office Square. It's surrounded by cafes and restaurants, and the atmosphere here is always buzzing, especially in the late afternoon and evening. While there, try local specialties like spetsofai, a spicy sausage and pepper dish, bougatsa, a custard-filled pastry, or enjoy local cheeses and wines from the Thessaly region. If you're here during late summer or early autumn, you might also catch one of the many food festivals that pop up around the city. Accommodation in Larissa ranges from luxury stays to budget-friendly hotels. A recommended place to stay is Divani Palace Larissa, marked as number 8 on the map. It's a modern 5-star hotel right in the city center, offering easy access to all the main attractions. For something more boutique and intimate, try Grecotel Larissa Imperial or the classy Olympus Terra Boutique Hotel, both offering excellent service and comfort. Let's explore nature now. At point number 9, just outside the city, is Mount Olympus National Park. Yes, that Olympus, the mythical home of the Greek gods. While it's about an hour's drive from Larissa, it's worth every kilometer. The park is ideal for hiking, photography, and even climbing, with trails that range from easy to extreme. The nature here is rich, dramatic, and simply unforgettable. Closer to the city, at stop number 10, is Tempe Valley. This narrow gorge between Mount Olympus and Mount Ossa is a natural wonder, with steep cliffs, lush vegetation, and the sparkling Pineos River carving its way through. You can take a boat tour or hike along scenic trails, and don't miss the Agia Paraskevi Church carved into the cliffside. It's both spiritual and cinematic. Another great outdoor escape is stop number 11, the delta of Pineos River. It's part of a protected Natura 2000 site and perfect for birdwatching, kayaking, or simply enjoying untouched nature. It's a great day trip for nature lovers and photographers alike. Now, let's dive into what life feels like in Larissa. The city has a youthful energy, partly because of its university population. The University of Thessaly has several faculties here, so you'll notice a lot of students in the cafes, bookstores, and parks. This adds a progressive, lively feel to a city otherwise rooted in ancient traditions. Larissa's economy is based on agriculture, education, commerce, and increasingly tourism. Thessaly is one of Greece's most fertile plains, so the city is surrounded by farmland that produces everything from cotton and wheat to olives and wine. You'll see this reflected in local markets and menus. The cost of living is relatively lower than in major Greek cities like Athens or Thessaloniki, making it an appealing base for long-term travelers or digital nomads. The local language is, of course, Greek. But you'll find that many younger locals, especially in hospitality and retail, speak good English. It's always appreciated when you learn a few Greek phrases, like kalimera, for good morning, or efcharisto, for thank you. The weather in Larissa is Mediterranean with a continental twist. Summers are hot and dry, with temperatures often reaching above 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, in July and August. Winters can get cold, sometimes dropping below freezing, especially in January. Spring and autumn are the sweet spots, with mild weather, blooming landscapes, and fewer crowds. So the best time to visit? Definitely late April to early June or mid-September to October. Larissa is well connected by train and road. It's on the main Athens-Thessaloniki train line, making it easy to reach from either city in a few hours. The train station is marked as number 12 on the map. There's also a solid network of intercity buses that can take you to surrounding towns and villages. If you're up for a drive, you can explore the beautiful village of Ambalakia, point number 13 on our map. It's about 30 minutes from Larissa and is famous for its traditional Macedonian architecture and rich cultural heritage. Don't forget to visit the historic Schwartz Mansion, once home to a wealthy textile merchant family. A bit further, at point number 14, is Meteora, one of the most jaw-dropping places in all of Greece. Though it's a couple of hours away, the towering rock pillars topped with ancient monasteries are a sight you'll never forget. You can do it as a day trip from Larissa, especially if you leave early. So what makes life in Larissa truly special? It's the balance. You get culture and calm, energy and ease. It's a place where you can walk everywhere, enjoy incredible food, dive into layers of history, and still feel like you're part of an authentic community. It's not a place that's trying to impress tourists, it's just being itself. And that's what makes it magical. Whether you're staying for a few days or a few months, Larissa offers a slice of Greece that's real, welcoming, and endlessly fascinating. It's the kind of place where ancient stones whisper stories, and modern cafes echo with laughter. When the sun sets in Larissa, the city takes on a whole new rhythm. This is a city that doesn't just sleep under the stars, it celebrates under them. Life in Larissa after dark is vibrant, sociable, and deeply tied to Greek traditions of gathering, eating, laughing, and sharing stories until the early hours of the morning. The first thing you'll notice about nightlife here is that it's not all about loud clubs and bright neon lights, although those certainly exist. In Larissa, nightlife begins casually. It often starts with a stroll. Greeks call it volta. People dress well, walk slowly, and fill the streets and squares, especially around the city center. It's more than just walking, it's a ritual, a social movement where people greet each other, meet friends, and decide where the night will take them. One of the most iconic places to start your night is in Platea Tachodromiu, or Post Office Square. It's not just a public space, it's the beating heart of Larissa's nightlife. The square is surrounded by trendy cafes and bars, each with outdoor seating that spills into the pedestrian zones. It's lively, colorful, and always full of people, locals, students, visitors, all enjoying the open air, music, and buzz of the city. You might begin your night here with a coffee. Yes, coffee, even at night. Greeks don't follow the international rulebook on caffeine. In fact, ordering a Freddo espresso or a Freddo cappuccino at 9 p.m. is totally normal. It's about the ritual, not just the drink. And Larissa takes its coffee culture seriously. It has one of the highest cafe densities in Europe, so you're never more than a few steps away from a spot with great atmosphere and even better people watching. As the evening continues, the bars begin to fill. Larissa is packed with stylish cocktail lounges, casual pubs, and edgy bohemian spots. Along Kuma Street and in the Froyurio district, you'll find a mix of modern bars playing everything from international pop to local Greek rock. One moment you could be sipping a craft cocktail infused with mastia or citrus, and the next you're clinking glasses of Tsipouro, a beloved local spirit, with a table of strangers who quickly become friends. Tsipouro is one of the stars of the local drink scene. It's a strong distilled spirit, similar to ouzo but often served without the anise flavor. It's usually clear, though sometimes barrel-aged varieties offer a golden color and deeper taste. Tsipouro can be served plain or with ice, but in Larissa, it's rarely served alone. It almost always comes with a tray of small dishes, meze, much like Spanish tapas. These can include grilled sausages, spicy cheese dips, marinated octopus, fried zucchini balls, or small fish like anchovies. These Tsipouradica, or Tsipouro bars, are where the real local magic happens. People don't just come to drink, they come to connect. Tables overflow with laughter, music plays in the background, and there's a constant clinking of glasses and yamas, Greek for cheers. If you're looking for a more modern experience, there are several cocktail bars in Larissa that push creative boundaries. The mixology scene is growing fast, and you'll find bartenders infusing Greek ingredients like herbs, honey, citrus, and regional spirits into artfully presented drinks. Some bars even offer themed nights, live DJ sets, and rooftop views of the city. It's a perfect fusion of tradition and trend. Now if you're someone who enjoys dancing and clubbing, Larissa won't disappoint. As a university city with a young population, it's got a pulse that keeps beating well past midnight. Head toward the area around Kalithia or the outskirts of the city where larger venues host Greek and international DJs. Some clubs play Laika and modern Greek pop, creating an atmosphere that's distinctly Greek, passionate, emotional, and full of movement. People sing along, dance freely, and the energy is infectious. For live music lovers, there are also plenty of small venues where you can catch rebetiko and entekno, the Greek versions of blues and ballads. These performances often feature musicians playing bouzouki, balamas, and guitar, with soulful vocals and deeply poetic lyrics. Watching a local band in a cozy tavern while sipping red wine is an experience that connects you to the very soul of Greek culture. Of course, no night in Larissa would be complete without amazing food. Let's dive into what you'll find on your plate while exploring the city's traditional cuisine. Start with the famous pets ofai, a hearty, spicy sausage and pepper stew. It's a classic Thessalian dish, rich and warming, especially beloved in cooler months. The sausages used are often local, infused with herbs, and grilled or seared before being added to the tomato-based sauce. Served with crusty bread, it's the kind of dish that invites you to slow down and savor every bite. Another must-try is bugadsa. While many associate it with breakfast, in Larissa, you can find sweet and savory versions of bugadsa even at night. The sweet one is filled with custard and topped with powdered sugar and cinnamon. The savory version might contain cheese, spinach, or minced meat. Either way, it's buttery, flaky, and addictive. You'll also want to try baked feta with honey and sesame, a dish that's both crispy and melty, sweet and salty. It's a local favorite and pairs beautifully with a chilled glass of white wine or ouzo. Speaking of cheese, Larissa and the Greater Thessaly region are known for their dairy. Don't miss tasting kasseri, a semi-hard yellow cheese with a tangy bite, or galatiri, a creamy, spreadable cheese made from sheep's milk and served with bread or as a dip. One of the best ways to experience traditional Greek dining is to visit a taverna in the Froiurio district or along the outskirts of the city. These family-run spots offer long menus filled with grilled meats, fresh salads, slow-cooked stews, and local wines. Order a plate of grilled lamb chops, paidekia, or try kantosouvli, which is skewered pork slow-cooked over charcoal. Add a Greek salad, tzatziki, and fried potatoes, and you've got a meal that will linger in your memory long after the night ends. Desserts are not to be missed either. Loukoumades, Greek donuts drizzled with honey and sprinkled with cinnamon, are a favorite late-night snack. You'll often find street vendors selling them during festivals or at food markets. And if you're into something more creamy, go for galaktoboreko, a custard pie wrapped in phyllo and soaked in syrup. Pair your dessert with a traditional Greek coffee, which is rich, thick, and served in small copper pots called briki. Don't stir it once it's poured. Let it settle, sip slowly, and enjoy the grains of conversation that come with it. As for beverages, apart from Tsipouro and ouzo, you'll find excellent local wines from Thessaly's vineyards. The region is known for its red wines made from Xinomavro and Limnio grapes, as well as crisp whites from Rhoditis and Malaguja. Wine bars in Larissa offer curated tasting flights and local pairings that turn any evening into a full culinary experience. The beauty of nightlife in Larissa lies in its rhythm. Things start late and end even later. People are never in a rush. Meals stretch over hours, conversations flow effortlessly, and music provides the perfect background. There's no pressure to dress up too fancy, but there's always an effort to be present, joyful, and connected. Whether you're sipping Tsipouro in a quiet courtyard or dancing to live Greek music in a packed bar, Larissa has a way of making every night feel special. It's not about partying hard, it's about living well. Enjoying the company, the flavors, the laughter, and the music that carries you through the night. So if you're planning a trip to Greece and want to experience authentic nightlife where locals lead the way, Larissa should be on your list. It's not about flash, it's about soul. And in this city, the soul is everywhere, on the plate, in the glass, and most of all, in the people. Thanks for coming along for another adventure. If you enjoyed this journey through the flavors and sounds of Larissa, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more travel stories and hidden gems across Europe. Yamas.